intro. It's the same.
It's the same.
It's long, guys, since I said that intro. By the way, guys, today I have two guests, and I think by now you've seen them in one of my videos or two videos. They're super cute. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. They've been here for not more than 4 years here in Germany, and they're going to share their life lessons. I've been talking a lot in this channel, so I'm going to let them do the talking, and I'm going to go behind the camera. Sawa sawa? Yes. Now I'm single.
Hey. Leading the band.
So guys, introduce yourselves.
What's up, people? My name is Carol. I'm currently doing my nursing apprenticeship. I'm in my 3rd year now. I have been in Germany for 3 years now. I came with FSJ, and here I am now, shining.
Hi guys, my name is Mary and Wangi. I am a nurse in Germany. Just became one a week ago, so allow me. Yeah, and I came to Germany as an au pair, and I've been here for 4 years. And today, as Ruth mentioned, we're going to be talking about the biggest life lessons we've learned being very young adults living in abroad, like different places.
By the way, you said young adults. How old are you guys?
Age is just but a number.
It's just a number.
You guys are young. Anyways, we want to hear your life lessons, what you've learned ever since you came here in Germany.
I would kick it off by saying I ain't shit, bro.
that one.
I ain't shit, and it's been a difficult journey of forgetting everything you know and allowing yourself to learn. So when I say I ain't shit, it's not literal. That's not what I literally mean. It's the fact that life can humble you, and you have to be ready to learn.
Yeah.
And it's a process to coming down and preparing your mind to being on the receiving end of information. And definitely that has been the biggest lesson that I have learned, is the fact that I will never know everything, and I always have to prepare myself to learn more. Yeah,
That's true. So I agree with that 100%. For me, the biggest thing has been learning to be really active in life, and learning that if I don't do if I don't take the first step, nothing will ever move. Especially coming here, without your parents, you're on your own. If anything goes down, bro, it's you and God. That is really humbling. So I've also learned that if I don't take the first step to initiate something, nothing is ever going to move. So I've really learned to be active in a lot of things. If you want something, go for it, because no one is here who has your back. Of course, there are people who have your back, but no one is going to be there for you like the way you are there for yourself. So yeah.
I think actually to support that point and to even really be in agreement with it is the fact that if you want it, you have to cultivate for it. If you want it, you have to go to work for it. It's not about anything being handed to you in a silver platter. It's not. If you want great friendships, you have to cultivate for great friendships. If you want a good relationship, you have to cultivate for a good relationship. If you want a good education, you have to cultivate for it. And the truth is, putting in the work, because nobody's coming to your rescue, and you have to really put in the work.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
And further to that point, oh my God, making friends is so hard. It's so hard are we adults? Yeah, we are adults. So
oh my God,
it's so hard to make friends as an adult. That feels so weird to say, but yeah, it's so hard to make friends. And like she said, you really have to cultivate it. Everything you do, you have to be the one putting in the effort. If we want this friendship to work, we have to be the ones there, putting in the effort, doing the work. So hey, that one.
The other thing that I have learned, probably not very good at implementing it, is the fact that my health is my responsibility. People do fall sick, it could be luck, it could be chance or everything, but everything I eat is my responsibility. Every time I don't work out, it's my responsibility. And apart from it being my responsibility, I carry the consequences of not taking care of my health. And I didn't think it was a thing when I was a child. Like, I thought you remain healthy. Like, for me, if I go to work for like 2 weeks, if I don't take a break, my body tells me I didn't take a break. Even though the money landed in my account, my health really matters so much. If I don't make appointments to go and see a doctor as a preventative measure of sickness, it affects only me. So taking up the responsibility to take care of my health is something that I wasn't ready for. My mom always took me to hospital. Like,
That's another thing.
in high school, we used to have this nurse that you go and tell, okay, I'm not feeling okay, and then they find the appointment for you. They send you where you need to go. But becoming a young adult and all of a sudden it becoming my responsibility to take care of my health, I may sound ignorant for saying this, but bro, shoot me if you want to. It is hard. It is hard, and it's a big and it's a difficult lesson. And
and learning how to go to the hospital by yourself, like actually going and telling the doctor this is what is happening. Like, before it used to be with your mom, and then the doctor asks you, what's your name?
Her name is Carol.
So yeah, that one was a bit of a shock, but yeah, you get used to it. So learning to be independent, like I've really learned to be my own self and discovering who I actually am. Because before, you just used to know it's not who your parents say you are, but I don't feel like I knew myself as well as I know myself now.
As in, you guys have identified yourselves.
Like, I've really found myself like as an individual, like me standing alone, me and God. Just us. Yeah, you really get to know yourself. So that has been a change. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for me, on the note of really getting to know yourself, I must admit the negative things about me caught me aback. Like,
they really cut you off guard.
Bro, you have bad habits. Like, and coming to the realization and the acceptance that there are things about me that I need to change, that I need to work on, and that really nobody is coming to help me work on these things. And so it's of course not a very difficult lesson, but it's a difficult tablet to swallow, realizing that it's again my responsibility to take care of my negative habits. Fashion sense.
You
stop.
You start finding your own fashion sense, and it's no longer I'm just wearing this because my mom bought it for me. It's actually you going and discovering what do I actually like, with no restrictions, with no mother to tell you, ooh, cover up. So it's interesting to discover yourself in that sense, your fashion sense, the kind of people you actually like to hang out with no restrictions.
On the fashion sense thing, I must mention the amount of money you waste trying to find what you like, because at the beginning you just buy like, you just be buying what you find pleasing at that point, and then you have it seated in your closet, and every day you go back to it, you're like, this was money that left my account, and this is me literally wasting it. So going through that journey and feeling really bad about wasting money because of what you want to dress like, what you want to look like, was definitely difficult, because it takes a long time. To me, it took basically over a year. I don't feel like I've exactly found my style today, but these days I know something if I like it, and I know if I'll buy something and wear it or buy something and leave it, and it's a painful thing to be buying things and not using them.
On that point, like I feel like this has really taught me how to manage money, and that was hard at first, because all of a sudden you're being paid, you're supposed to be an adult, you're supposed to know that you're supposed to know that you pay rent, you pay this bill, you pay that bill, internet. It's the 15th of the month, you spent all your money, and you're looking at yourself like, oh my god, what even happened? So learning how to manage money and budget, and learning how to not impulse buy, like really finding that control. And it's hard. I don't feel like I've really found it yet. I'm still doing things that shock
We
even
all
me.
are. We all are.
Yeah, but it's really interesting to watch how I've grown with my relationship with money and stuff like that, and how to handle it. Yeah.
I think one of the biggest lessons again that I have learned is, aside from having to cultivate for relationships most especially, is also learning to let go and realizing not everything belongs to your journey, and accepting to leave things and moving. I am personally one person that really likes to bring everything and everyone with me, but it's definitely been a very difficult lesson for me to let go of things and let go of people. And I don't know, nothing prepares you for this kind of things in life. So actually walking out of things that weren't good for me, and knowing that I will have to do this over and over again in my life has been a difficult lesson as a young adult. And I think if you watch this and you've not really come across this yet, just to let you know, it happens, it's painful, and yeah, it's really a difficult lesson, because you love people, but at the end of the day, not everyone and not everything is good for you. Yeah.
Another thing has been learning how to manage your own time, like managing your life. So in that aspect, I mean, learning that you need, the way you were saying, like knowing you have to plan your own appointments, you have to keep time. Like there's no one running after you, it's you and your life and your God. Like that was really something. And especially here in Germany with so much bureaucracy, oh my God, learning how to be careful with your own stuff. Like I know I have to go to, I don't know, Ausländerbehörde this week, next week I have an appointment here, and collecting all those documents and keeping them safe and managing your life basically.
Yeah.
Hey, that one is still a lesson, and it's tough. I don't know.
Yeah, I think on that note, for me, it's definitely that, especially that God, and then also coming to the realization that my time is actually my life. Like there's no other life that's coming for me. Like me not handling today means I didn't handle my life on that day, and me not looking for what my life would be like in 5 years, would be like in 20 years, actually means me wasting this precious opportunity to be alive. And of course I don't always get it right, but when you get it wrong, it's painful. It's really painful when you realize it's this time that I'm actually wasting is actually my life. It's actually a minus on, maybe I'm supposed to live like to 70 or 80, who knows, and this one day that I've lost literally means a day off of my life, and it's painful.
It is. Yeah.
Don't be sad, and travel. Whew. Travel. Every chance we've gotten that we didn't use definitely pained us.
Definitely.
It was painful.
Yeah. Working in the medical field, you really learn the value of life. Like you get to see a child being born and people dying, and dying young, especially that, it really shows you how unpredictable life is, and how valuable like every single second you have is. So I feel like that makes me want to take each and every moment, not seriously, but just enjoy each and every aspect of my life. So hey, it's not worth it being like accepting a life that is not the best for you. Like don't suffer. Hey man, don't suffer.
No.
Don't suffer in this life, and you don't know if your life sentence is till 30 and then you're gone. Like hey, enjoy this time you have. Yeah, just learn to value your life.
So I have a question for you guys. Now that you're away from home and you guys are two young, beautiful adults, how is the dating life for you guys? You mean you guys have started kuoga na kurudi soko?
In this topic.
Currently we are clean.
No, I mean in the sense, like back at home, we used to have our parents, our siblings, like unogopa. You afraid like you're not old enough, or it's not yet time to start dating. Now you're here, you have the freedom, you can do anything. How is it like?
I must say the freedom is overwhelming, and having your own place is very overwhelming. So on that note, it's difficult.
It's not easy.
It's not
Nikugumu.
hard.
Yeah.
And what's your motto when it comes to dating, Caro?
My motto. Hey.
Depende.
We don't know.
I don't know if I have, but I think my thing is just we're here for a short time. Like for me, I just try to find something that is current, like is person
Suitable.
you know, something that fits my current my life right now. So right now I'm not looking for children, I'm not looking for
marriage.
no bro, like we grow together, so it's difficult, especially navigating the whole dating pool in a foreign country. Hey, it's hard. Yeah, so for me, it's as long as we have the same values and interests, then
Everything that's not good for me has to go. We have no explanation.
no explanation. Hey,
We don't say anything else aside from, yeah, but at the end of the day, Carol is right. Finding the right thing, finding the right person, but it's difficult. That's all I'm
difficult.
saying. It's difficult. It's not good for me. It has to go. And yes,
So guys, you've heard from these young beautiful ladies, and I'm super proud of them. You see, they are focusing first on those important things in their life. Yeah, si maneno ya mapenzi huku, wacha wakae soko, but they're doing other things, other important things. Yeah, so if you want to apply for a status in their life, jiulize kwanza, what do you have? And if you're not ready, work on yourself first. So next time when you meet, level itakuwa
that one.
itakuwa sawa. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Any advice you would like to give these young beautiful girls, put them in the comment section. And if you have anything else you would like to know about them, Instagram, YouTube, and I love you guys. Until next time, thank you so much, guys.
you're welcome.
Bye bye.
Bye.
That was good. Yeah, you guys have a lot of wisdom. Na mnashindanga kwa nyumba.